Ghoulia, why aren't you dressed for your birthday? Roar! You're going to celebrate by having Slow-Mo come over for a foosball tournament? Unacceptable. Why don't you two go out? Roar! You have to answer the Ghoulia Helps hotline? Well, I can do that for you, of course. Of course, I'm sure. How hard could it be? Now go get dressed. I'll start taking some calls so you can put your mind at ease. Ghoulia Helps, Cleo de Nile speaking. Why would you want to find the volume of a sphere? Only pyramids matter, of course. Oh, very well. It's 4/3 pi r cubed. And Ghoulia, don't wear that. You wear that all the time. Ghoulia Helps, Cleo de Nile speaking. Headmistress Bloodgood, what seems to be the problem? The Monster High website is down? My goodness! Ghoulia is going to check. She's typing. It's a denial of service attack. Wait! Denial? What does this have to do with me? My mistake. Different denial. She's deployed an in-path mitigation device that allows for continuous processing of all incoming traffic. Oh, Ghoulia, don't wear that. You look like you're going to a job interview. You see, Ghoulia, no need to worry. I've got it handled. Ghoulia Helps, Cleo de Nile speaking. You have a word problem? Go ahead. If you're bungee jumping off a 100-foot high bridge and your bungee starts at 37 feet long, how many more feet can it stretch without letting you smack into the ground? I'm sorry, but that's an entirely unsuitable question. Don't you know how messed up your hair can get while bungee jumping? Oh, fine. The answer is 63 feet. That's more like it, Ghoulia. You look gorgeous. I agree, Slow-Mo. You should have dressed up too. You kids have a great time and don't worry about a thing. Ghoulia Helps is in good hands. Hi, it's Dolls, Toys, and Games Gal. A lot of you have been asking if I'm going to make rooms for Monster High dolls, and the answer is yes. And I started with my absolute favorite, Ghoulia Yelps. And I like how it turned out. First, let's talk about the wallpaper. I picked this because it's a combination of zombie and Jane Austen. I did not quite buy enough to cover up my entire shelf. However, I have a plan for that section in the middle, and that is to make it a giant window as if she's looking out onto a cityscape. I also bought a single sheet of this stripes pattern from Spoonflower, and I used that to cover up the space between the top and the bottom margins. For her floors, I'm going to use this piece of Tapefitti and also more of the slanted stripe wallpaper to create a section of the floor that's hard. And then for the carpeted section, I chose this whimsical looking felt because not everything can be black and red in a room that's already very black and red. And then I decided to make her an area rug by taking this piece of felt and tracing one of the brain wood-shaped cutouts around it. And I can use it to cover up any of the ugly seams between the felts. taking this coffin-shaped box that I found at Michael's last Halloween and a small dowel rod, I'm going to make her a wardrobe. So first, I painted it the bright blue that is part of Ghoulia's palette. Using these Barbie hangers, I hung up some of her extra outfits, and I also put in some of her shoes and extra accessories. And then using this set of Ghoulia Yelps stickers that came from her physical education doll box, I've decorated her little wardrobe so that it looks very Ghoulia Yelps. Next, I had to make her window frames, specifically the lintels. So I took these soap stirrers and this other piece of tapefitti, and I just covered them up with the tapefitti. And then for her curtain rod, I took a dowel rod, covered up with more tapefitti, and I'm adding 2 brains to it. So there I've made the curtains, and I've attached the curtains to the window. For some wall art, I took the side of the Monster High Tapefitti box, which depicts her best friends, the original 6 ghouls. And then this skeleton wood-shaped cutout, I'm going to paint in white. And I also added some puffy paint to make it a little bit more 3D. And I'm going to use the furniture from some of these Monster High play sets, like this art class studio. I'm going to steal the chair. And this very cheap Beast Bites cafe, by the time I got it was only $6. I'm going to steal the table for her desk. I'm finally going to open up her scooter, yay! As well as this Social Spots playset, which arrived all jumbled up. So I'm not very happy about that, but I think the foosball table would be perfect for Ghoulia's room. Okay, well, we've got the scooter in there. Let's give her her little desk and her chair. Let's give her her laptop from the Social Spots playset and her backpack from the scooter. Let's put in her wardrobe next to her bed. And we are done. There's the foosball table in the middle of the room. So let's put Ghoulia in here, and whether she's doing homework or just waking up and getting ready, or playing foosball with slow-mo, she is all set in her new room. Well guys, I hope you'll tell me in the comments below what you think of my new Ghoulia room. And now I want to do a shout out to Jenny Nevers, because Ghoulia is also one of her favorites. Thanks guys for watching my videos, and I will see you next time.